Hey everybody!
Hey!
I'm Kyle, and look, it's Ethan.
Nope.
Wow.
You thought this Ethan was real. Nope.
And last week's video was... Resting villain face. These are the comments.
First comment from Keo Gaming says, 1 out of 10, no shadow of whales. Edit, I'm only half kidding, the soundtrack to The Guards themselves was amazing. Actually, completely outside of Door Monster stuff, I've met half of that band.
Yeah.
And they're like the nicest, kindest people with like the best hearts and are actually super fascinating and aren't all like uppity about their music. I really like them. They're actually kind of a big deal in Austin. Like half if not all of my friends listen to them.
Which is really cool because that has nothing to do with her being part of the crew. She did that before she joined.
Crew hasn't
I've never met them.
Yeah.
I actually have not met them in person. I've only talked to the one of the guys over email, getting like permission to use the music and stuff because they were friends with our audio guy on The Guards themselves, and so I got the music through that. But maybe we should like go to one of their shows or something sometime. We talked about that.
That'd be a good idea.
From Productions. So we have profiling, moral relativism, and discrimination. Thus ends the most politically charged Door Monster sketch ever. Quick! Someone grab some pitchforks and let's condemn and scream stuff.
To be fair, plenty of people did that.
What?
But it wasn't for the content. Some people didn't like this video. We're not afraid to tell
majority
us.
of people liked this video. We got like 1 or 2 comments that were like, I thought this one was a bit too slow for me, or something. I don't know.
Slow for me. It's a bit too
I'm
slow
sorry, everyone's
for
opinions
me.
are valid. There were like a few comments that weren't entirely positive this time, but I don't think that counts as like people didn't like the video.
Hey,
People were
you know
very
what this
positive.
means? We have to take criticism where criticism is due and apply it further in order to improve ourselves and our channel.
I apologize for wind noise in this one. We always have this problem when we try to do community comments here. There's always just like there's just perpetual wind everywhere encircling this
It's
entire
like
area.
barely blowing.
Mayor of Smashville says, remember that one comment that said Allison gets edgier each episode?
I thought that was pretty funny.
This was probably like peak edgy, I think.
Well, I have good news, everyone. We're going to do a Hellraiser skit next week.
People think I shaved my head for this video,
Other people think she was wearing a shaved head wig, which I'm really impressed with.
but I won't confirm whether or not I shaved my head or not.
She could just be that one character from Harry Potter that everyone forgets about.
What character is that?
Tonks. She can change her hair. Like
How dare you?
You couldn't think of her name a second ago.
I don't
He's never
actually
seen it.
know anything about
okay.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter's the boy. Dear Harry Potter, he was just 14 when his parents died. It was strange and obscene.
Well, this is a thing now.
I'm gonna shoot him all because he's Harry Potter. Shoot him.
I want water.
Underwhelming Unicorn says,
Bye.
this is the most important comment on here. Underwhelming Unicorn says,
That's underwhelming.
Keenan, great brooding face. Good job, bud.
Oh, hi, Keenan's friend. Is that
I assume it's Keenan's friend. Keenan was the guy with the other scar in that video.
Yeah.
He had literally like a 5-second cameo of him turning around, and he was in fact brooding very well.
He did a great job. He was also in last week's community comments. It was really cool. We were able to just like ask on Twitter if anybody was in the area and wanted to come out and like do this one part. And he drove for a few hours to come there, actually.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we like
So-
Keenan. Keenan's awesome.
That's what we were like, well, we should
shout
also
out
do
to
community
Keenan.
comments.
If you're ever in the Austin, Texas area and you want to be in another skit, maybe. I don't know. I'm not the skit boy.
Well, we will. It's possible that we'll need some other people just to kind of like be extras in videos in the future also, and we'll do the same thing. We'll just post on our various social medias.
I think we should have Keenan as a reoccurring character.
Just have him
In
come
every
back
skit.
occasionally.
It's new
He's in the
Find
background
Keenan,
while-
New DoodleCon.
Yes!
From Ereken200. Allison! With like 2 exclamation marks. Love the new hair. It looks amazing and somehow makes you look even more interesting and cool. Interesting and cool. Keep safe, you all. Love from Turkey. Aw.
I like this comment because this is how to compliment someone without being creepy on YouTube. I much appreciated this comment because
That's a fair point. We haven't really addressed that, actually.
Wait, have people been creepy?
Yes.
Yes.
We've had plenty of people being creepy in the past
I don't
few
even look
videos.
at the comments because it's like,
I
oh,
appreciate all the compliments. And I don't even mind the insults. It's the weird, creepy things.
But yeah, this one was great.
it was
Yeah.
very nice.
We've had lots of people that have been able to compliment people well.
Yeah, I thought this was good.
I'd also like to point out that Allison picked out these comments, and so far 2 of them have been about her.
Oh yes, I picked out these comments.
Oh,
I
got
did
bit
it.
by a bug.
In case it matters to anyone, I don't know who it might, but I picked them out. Window Hero says,
Window Hero.
oh, Mr. Justice has character now. That wasn't supposed to happen. But to be fair, he doesn't.
He doesn't
we
really-
stopped that from happening.
Well, but it's implied that he might later because we've mentioned him
Oh,
being
right,
the
the
Justice.
Justice.
This is like the starting
true.
point of him going edgy superhero.
The slow decline into Batman. Isn't that what Batman did? He became the Batman?
Well, okay, so DC turned everyone into the something in the
The Wonder Woman.
Well, they specifically say the Aquaman in the Justice League trailer that came up, which is the
Aquaman.
stupidest thing I've ever heard. H. Super Lee says, "I hate to be serious in a Door Monster comment section, not really though, but this isn't the idea that superheroes are supposed to look impressive so as to inspire hope." Unless you go the Batman route and your goal is to inspire fear in criminals. Either way, edgy is neither hopeful nor scary, so it really isn't an effective look for a superhero.
I think that was kind of a question somewhere.
You can kind of say that about a few people, though, right? Like, that's sort of like, that's why people can jump in and go, Spider-Man is a menace, and it kind of works because he's like a guy
I want
wearing a
pictures
red
of
hat.
Spider-Man at the beach. Did you see the scene from that movie where they cut it out of the movie, but it was like in the extended edition where he put on the Spider-Man suit and like he was like fooling around in like his news office.
No.
But they cut it out because he looked way too ripped.
Wait, what?
the news guy, I can't remember his name.
Jameson puts on the thing?
James Jameson in the Spider-Man movie where Spider-Man like throws his thing in the bin, right? It was the one with the old ones.
If I can find that, I'm gonna like play that clip over this right
Oh
now.
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
But like, and he's like on the desk and he knocks something over, but he tries to pick it up, and then he's like with the cigar in his mouth still, and like people are like looking at him through the blinds, but he's like way too ripped, so they cut it out.
Oh my god!
From Sam Pfeiffer, I believe. There's a P though, so
That's how you say it.
well, this sketch taught me something very important. I'm gonna give up my hobby of randomly assaulting bald people. Thanks for this important lesson. I'm glad that we could reach into the hearts and minds of people at home and tell them, hey, no.
I would like to give counter advice and say don't.
No. I'm going to give up my hobby of randomly assaulting bald people.
I know what I said.
Hey everybody, thank you for tuning in for Community Comments with me, you, and her. Next week, look out for a WWE appearance. We're all going to Super Slam and gonna get slammed.
Ethan eats a boot! Actually, anytime you say anything definitive, it becomes like a
That
thing.
is true.
Every Tuesday shall no longer be Taco Tuesday. I declare every week be Taco Week!
And now we wait.
If you'd like to help out the channel, if you like our
This is
videos
distracting.
and are not yet donating on Patreon and feel like doing so, head on over to patreon.com/doormonster, and if you donate just $1, you can get on our Discord. If you donate more, you can get additional things, and it will really help us out, especially with the whole YouTube ad stuff going on. We haven't been hit really hard from it, but occasionally we have to like double check and make sure that our videos aren't being demonetized, because it happens sometimes for
Like,
no reason,
regularly.
literally no reason, because we go and like click the submit for manual review, and within a few days they usually approve it and it's fine. But we're actually afraid that we're gonna release a video one Monday and it's gonna like be demonetized immediately. We're just gonna lose all the effect from that video, which is gonna be really disappointing. If you go donate on Patreon, you help supply a more steady revenue source that allows us to keep making things. Even if YouTube like completely collapses, we'll still be able to make stuff because you guys are giving us enough money to be able to do this full time. Huh?
Where do we put it though?
I
guess our website.
Facebook?
That's the real question that everybody's asking,
Right,
like
yeah.
where the videos go.
We've been talking about like contingency plans
Tumblr.
in case things go wrong. Realistically, YouTube we won't be able to not.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. Just the idea of like, new Door Monster sketch. Tumblr.com. We're all switching over to Dailymotion, everyone. Woo!
No.
Dailymotion.
No.
Dailymotion's terrifying.
I actually went and checked recently. I was like, how close is Dailymotion to YouTube? And like one of their top videos of the day had like 3,000 views. And I was like, yeah, we're stuck. We're stuck here. Thanks for watching. Leave your comments and questions. We would normally advertise something here, but I can't think of anything.
Buy more cards.
So, well, bye. We'll see you next Friday.